onto the part of Jack 2, and this time we're doing the most fucked up recording of all of these. You'll be seeing a lot of desync in the audio, and you got a lot of like little cuts and shit in the video. Like, the recording somehow got really fucked here, and the reason I'm not redoing this is simple. Because I don't want to redo this fucking game. I've done what I needed to do, I've done what I wanted to do. So you're gonna have to watch the fuck up here. Oh yeah, we'll also go into the mine or whatever. We're going into where the black key card is leading us to with the weapons factory. That's what it was called, and we are basically going to explore through. Not too sure why, but there are some precursor orbits around here, which I'm pretty sure you'll still be able to see at least. And yeah, this is sort of the weapons factory, and all I gotta tell you is that there's a lot of robots. There are some guards around here. There's a lot of ammo around here. And there's gonna be a lot of target practice. So yeah, this is the weapons factory, and I will say this much. It's not that bad. It's just the robot parts can be a bit annoying. That's about it. Just go around, take care of the force fields, make it for the entire thing from the beginning to end, and you're pretty much done with the weapons factory, and you get to a boss fight. And that's it for this mission, really. Now, it sucks that this part in particular is the one where everything starts getting fucked up with the audio and the video and such. And the thing is, I don't know why it did this, especially since it was during a complete fucking, like... I was recording this one by one. The last 4 fucking parts you've been seeing were recorded with this as well. Like, it was continuous every time. I just record, stop, record, stop, record, stop. I kept doing that. So this is all continuously one entire session. And there were no breaks or anything during the whole thing. But this one time, the one fucking time, right now, everything gets fucked. The video, the audio, everything. Here's ours, by the way. These guys are annoying to take them out real quickly, so just keep shooting at them until eventually they die. Take about 3 shots and they're dead. On the second shot, they will stand up. Just shoot them on the third shot and they will die. And yeah, that is literally how this works. And yeah, you just saw that, you know, the video glitched up right there. So yeah, it begins. There is no way of fixing this outside of redoing the entire fucking game again, which I am not fucking doing. Luckily, again, it's not entirely unwatchable, and you'll still be able to actually see mostly what I'm doing, what I'm getting. So, again, worst case, audio desync. You won't be able to understand what's going on from the audio. It's gonna be a bit out of it and fucked up. I'm sorry. But you got my voice at least. My voice isn't out of sync at least. So you'll be able to actually, you know what I'm saying with what I'm seeing, what you're seeing right now. Like right now, we're at the conveyor belts where we're going to get through some buzzsaws, which I am going to fuck up on a little bit. But yeah, now we get to the conveyor belts, which requires us to do a whole bunch of rolling jumps and getting that precursor right over there about falling off, and of course some of the targets that we can actually make it through, because the targets will invert the direction of the conveyor belt. So essentially, we shoot one, we can move on from there. We also use targets to get out the platforms, so, yeah, there's those platforms right there to make a nice little jump over, and then you go. And, yeah, that's basically how this is all going to work for this entire bit. Just go around on the conveyor belts, usually going against them, and just shoot the targets in order to actually get platforms out, or to reverse the direction of these so you can actually, you know, move forward and not get stuck in one place. And yeah, that is literally the entire fucking level for the most part. Considering half the level involves these conveyor belts and these targets. Now, of course, I do fuck up a bit, and I end up falling down, and we will have to backtrack quite a bit because of it. And also because right behind this whole entire bit here. Just go behind here and you'll find it. 177, there you go. We're getting there. We're actually getting pretty close. I mean, we should be getting close to at least 100 left. And that is mostly of the mini games, like the challenges and shit that requires us to get a high score and such. So we're nearly done. We're nearly done getting all the precursor orbs, really. So there's not too much left. But yeah, now let's go through a whole bunch of platforming, a whole bunch of shit. Unfortunately, I do fuck up because I'm not really that good at this part. But hey. Oh, jump cut to me actually pulling it off, which means, you know, I'm cutting out a good few minutes of problems, you know, with the footage and shit. So I'm making life easier for you. Okay, now for this bit. There's gonna be a fucking lot of fucking robots that roll around and add like annoyances, really. They're going to spawn them out in fours, too, so get ready to deal with a whole bunch of these guys, because they are annoying. And you have to shoot them when they're standing. If you shoot them when they're rolling, it doesn't do much until they actually, you know, shoot them enough that make them stand. They can only die when they stand up. They will eventually get back to their ball form, though, if you let them, you know, stand around for like a few seconds. So, be quick about it. Just shoot them immediately when they stand up and you'll be fine. Now it's time for literally the final bit of Weapon Factory. So yeah, not too much of this whole entire level really. There's also a precursor orb around here to the right, which I missed. In fact, I missed another precursor orb in another level. You will find out about that one in a later part. I'm sorry, but hey, at least the recordings after this are not this fucked up. At least the recordings after this are going to be more coherent. The cutscenes won't be, you know, shitty. And you can understand and witness everything about problems occurring. But yeah, this is kind of embarrassing to me, just how bad this is. And I am sorry for how broken this entire fucking video is. If I knew the video was gonna fuck up around here, I would have been able to stop it, but that's the thing with Elgato. You can't really figure out if your recordings are going to be fine or they're fucked. Because it'll look fine to you when you look at the Elgato screen and when you look through, like, you know, your TV and shit and everything's fine. But after the recording is done, you're going through the actual raw footage, you find that things are all fucked up for some reason, you don't understand why, and you can't figure out why, and it's just like, it's completely random too. There's no like reasoning as to why it fucks up. It just does. It's a trick here, by the way. These cans here, you can basically just get on the barrels and just shoot these motherfuckers from here, and you're fine. So, yeah, that's a trick you can do. The problem is, though, these robots are kind of stupid, and they'll sometimes glitch into spots where they get stuck. And you need to get out of your spot and take care of that. So, let's say, you know, this robot that's over on the actual conveyor belt over there, just, like, hiding in the corner, like, almost there. And, yeah, you'll find he got stuck there. Now, luckily, I took care of him. But we're not done yet. Because there's more. There's the middle guys. I took care of the side ones, though, so that made things a lot easier here. But yeah, this is essentially the entire fight here. This is the fun time I have to fight these rolling guys, too. These guys never come back. This is the only time they ever come into play, these rolling robots. Which is good, because they can be very annoying in a lot of numbers. But now it's time to get onto the elevator to the actual boss fight. Because yes, we're going to be fighting a boss. And I bet you can tell who the fuck we're going to be fighting right now. Oh, and by the way, the cutscenes are fucked. So enjoy a very fucked up looking cutscene.
I knew you were special, Jack, and I commend you for making it this far. We've come a long way, eh?
Yeah, I'm getting real teary-eyed.
I love how they look, how they feel, even how they smell.
I think you need serious help.
My favorite was the impossibly powerful weapon Ma built to blast open the metal head nest. Poor fool died before he could use it. Ah, well. But I have a new favorite, the piercer bomb I've just completed. My masterpiece is powerful in the precursor stone and release the untold energy inside. As soon as the Baron shows up with a stone, we'll hide it in the last shipment of Eco and deliver it to the metalhead nest. A surprise dessert, eh? Just take this gun upgrade and forget what you saw here.
Not this time, Krew. Run.
Then it's war, isn't it?
I'm sure you still got the gist of that. I'm sure you didn't need me to actually, tell you what the hell's going on there.
Say hello to my little...
Anyway, we got weapon damage now, so we can now do more damage of our guns, and that is the last upgrade of our weapons too. Because now we're fighting Krew. And Krew's attacks are... he just usually spawns these little mini holograms of him. Run away from them because they will deal damage to you by either lasering you or touching you. And then eventually Krew will come down, you take care of him. Very easy to deal with. He will attack you with like a fucking laser or gun or whatever, so just like, shoot him with your any gun except for red, and you'll make it through. I don't recommend purple though, I don't recommend the Peacemaker, but I do recommend that you go ahead and give the blue and the yellow a try. Eventually though, when you get him to a quarter of his health down, because it's 1/3 really, he'll fuck off, and then it's back to this shit. Luckily, weapon ammo does respawn, so if you are low on ammo, just like break these boxes and they'll give you a lot of them. In fact, this is where the only time where I've seen the game be very nice in giving you a lot of Peacemaker ammo, so I guess you really want to use the Peacemaker at this point. Then the game's giving you some encouragement there at least, so go nuts. But yeah, as for these guys, get your red gun and just, area damage these guys, and you'll make it through. Otherwise, you'll die like that.
Big man is hurting now.
And yeah, that is the Krew fight, really. This does not change. This is the same wave every time. You just go around, shoot all of his holograms, and eventually he comes out, and then you shoot him a few times, he fucks off. And then he shoots out more holograms, and you just repeat this cycle 3 times till eventually the Krew fight is over. It's not a tough fight, it's just annoying in taking care of these guys because sometimes they can spawn right on top of you, and sometimes they can, break out of this whole little loop of flying around a circle kind of deal, and they can fuck you that way. Also, they move in a weird way. I think they home in on you while zigzagging back and forth, and it's actually kind of annoying to take care of. Which is why I prefer to use the red gun on these fucking holograms, because it just makes life easier. And yeah, this is literally the entire fucking fight. Now we're on the 3rd wave, and it's the same shit. Now, it can be very annoying to take care of these guys when you're running away from them, because you have to actually aim at them, and, yeah, they will fuck you. And also, the camera isn't going to be too helpful for you either, because they're not going to be that well in view due to how the camera is like. I do survive and make it through, though, even though I'm on 1 hit point left, because, yeah, the holograms are harder than Krew, but after take care of all the holograms, I mean, just get out of Peacemaker or whatever and then take care of Krew. And it's really easy, it takes like a few seconds to take care of Krew. He is one of the easiest boss fights of the games. Again, the holograms aside, he really is one of the hardest of, one of the easiest of the games. And, yeah, Krew just kind of sucks. And I beat him in no time without getting hit by him at all, just holograms, and yeah, that's it.
For the count.
Is it too late to give my notice?
Yeah, we quit.
The city is already dead. I've sold you all out.
Jack, Think maybe we should be anywhere else just about now.
Ashley.
We're out of here. You guys find my father. I'll take the heart of Marta Kira for you. I'm sorry it's come to this.
So Krew's dead. There you go. Mission accomplished. Now, the next part we have to deal with is really just downtime, essentially. We are getting one last minigame out of this game. And it is an optional minigame that has no bearing on anything. You can get a high score on this, but that's it. There's no reason to do this one at all. But we have to, so...
Hey guys, whatever Krew put in that machine, he looked really nervous.
Whatever it is, Krew won't be, say, not altogether these days. Step aside, Jack. Let the game player do his stuff.
You're such an animal.
Right. So, as you can see, the screen is kind of fucked up right now. Maybe it's kind of like crashed for you or something. Don't worry, it comes back like that. Yeah, that was the most fucked cutscene out of all of them. I don't know what's going on with the recording in this one. I'm sorry. But, yeah. Now we have Whack-A-Mole. And Whack-A-Mole gives us an attempt of 20 tries if we fuck up. Yellow, the golden ones give out a lot of bonus points, and normal ones give out like 10 points. Red will deal damage to us and also stun us. And, yeah. That's Whack-A-Mole. Now, the highest score in order to win this one is 1,000 points. And there is no high score for this. There is a high score list you can actually, deal with. But there's no score, and there's no precursor odds for doing this either. Unlike Onan's game.
Don't hit the red ones.
So, essentially, well, we're basically just going through an optional, fun little downtime game of Daxter here. And it's super easy. And I have no good word to say about this one. It's just a very bland mech game of fucking Whack-A-Mole. And yeah. I have much else to say. Just that this is Daxter's game. And yeah, get enough points and you win.
Daxter, you won!
The time map! You know, Sugar Plum, if any real metalheads came to town, I'd bunk them just like I did in the game.
Daxter?
They'd be all, "Don't hurt me, please!" And I'd be all, "Too late, metal monkeys! Die screaming!" know what I'm saying? Jack, I think these trophies are still... Metalheads! Metalheads! Where's Sig when you need them?
Sig? I think mission. Something about using Mars Ruby key to open a secret door in the underport.
Of course. Come on, Dax. We need to get to the underport right now.
I'll take the time map to Kira.
Be careful, Angel Cheeks, and your hero will return shortly.
And now we're on this part. So we got the time map, but the problem is, I'm going to play the game anytime we want, which I will, because... Oh no, Vin died. Well, we got the time map now, and yeah, the shield walls are down, and unfortunately that means the metalheads have come in, and yeah. Now things have gotten fucked. So what's going on is that there is now a barrage of high alert, Crimson Guards shooting down metalheads. They are going to be everywhere now. But the thing is, you can actually get an infinite spawn of metalhead gems in this one if you don't grab any metalhead gems and just keep killing metalheads. Yeah, that didn't happen for me. If you shoot one down and grab that one metalhead gem, then every other metalhead afterwards will never spawn gems. It's a weird glitch, and I don't know why it's like that, but yeah, it's just gonna be really sad, honestly. And yeah, this is gonna be the entire part, really, just me playing whack-a-mole for a good bit now. Usually we have like 3 missions, but this one I'm only doing 2 because 1, everything's kind of fucked, and 2, we can count that boss fight as like a second mission, really. I mean, it should be like one whole mission, but fuck it. Because the thing is, now the metalheads are out and about and the fucking world map, because yes, metalheads are now all over the world map. We can now kill as many metalheads as we want now, as well as crimson guards. Essentially, we're at the near end game. We don't have much left. We have a total of 4 missions, I believe? 4 or 5 missions, so yeah, we're nearly done with the game. And yeah, there's a lot more to the whack-a-mole game, but again, it's optional. This isn't really a game where getting a high score means anything. It's just for bragging rights. And the thing is, I don't think anyone's ever going to care about your bragging rights when it comes to this. Now, is it possible to break this, considering it's only showing 4 digits? So what happens if we get 10,000 points? Well, I could not be fucked to actually try and make that happen. So, maybe someone else has managed to do that? I don't know, I don't care. This is just kind of pointless to me. And, yeah. I don't have much else to say about whack-a-mole, honestly. It's just like a very meh, boring sort of mini-game. And it is the final mini-game of the entire Jak 2 game. There are no other mini-games to go through or other side challenges. At this point, it's going to be the same side challenges of collecting the orbits or whatever. And of course, the gun courses and the races. And that's going to be it, really. So, yeah, this is the final minigame, and it's honestly, to me, the most boring of them all. It's not the worst, but it is the most boring. I honestly am not that fucking interested in this one, and I don't know anyone who was ever very that fond of the whack-a-mole game in Jak 2. Also, that counter is never going to actually catch up to you once you get to this point. It's just going to keep counting up no matter what. So don't bother looking at that counter, just focus on the little game down below. Your score will be shown on the fucking high score leaderboard when you go to the pause menu. And yeah, that's whack-a-mole, buddy. I'm going to end it, because I'm getting bored.
No, you lost.
Oh no, well it didn't matter 'cause I got the high score. Have a look at my fucking score right now. Because there is no score for this. Metalhead Mash. No score except for the ones I got. So yeah. Shit minigame, completely optional, don't even bother. And yeah, kill 1 metalhead around here and you get basically 1 gem. Once you get the 1 gem, unfortunately, no more respawns. So that 1 gem I got there, yeah, now it's glitched up so that all other metalheads will never spawn any gems. And yeah, that is the entire thing. I mean, it's cool that the place is on high alert now, that all the, you know, metalheads are around to be a problem and that the Crimson Guards are off trying to kill the metalheads. That's pretty cool. But, yeah, even though I'm going to shut up a little bit, unfortunately, there is not much else to this. I mean, you can, you know, not get into any of the fights, grab ammo that comes from the dead Crimson Guards, and, you know, that's cool. And if you want to get some more Dark Eco, you know, the metalheads will bring that out for you. But yeah, that is going to do it for this part. Because next part, I don't want to deal with the fucking shitty recording, so obviously, it'll be fine next part. And yeah, next part, we'll begin to, I believe, the last few missions of the game. Not at the last mission yet, but at least missions before that happens, I believe. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time for the last mission that I don't like at all. This fucking mission. The last Robo Suit mission of the game. I will see you then for that. Thanks for watching.